Hey, welcome to the JaqJaq
and PaqPaq show.
And we're here reviewing the latest episode of Falling Skies. This one called Be Silent and Come Out. And what an interesting episode we had.
And it said on the preview from last week that a lot of people are going to be talking about it.
Like us.
I could see why it said that.
Yes, as a matter of fact, TNT was directly referring to our show when they said, this is the episode people will be talking about.
Can I say
We're
why?
the people.
Can I say why people might be able to will be talking about this?
Go ahead, tell them.
Because Hal kidnapped his father, had a gun right here, almost shot himself right here. Hal accidentally shot himself right here, and had to be placed with this medical thing to get the bug out.
The bug out. Yeah, and I got a kick out of the fact when they went and talked to the skidder, Rebel Skidder, and he's like, well, we have this device. It's a suppository for Hal.
We've been saving this all this time, so... Oops! I broke it.
All the adults will get the suppository joke. But,
the suppository?
Yeah, don't worry about it. But it was very interesting. I'll tell you one of the things I really liked this episode was Pope. I loved Colin something or another who plays Pope. He's played a great job playing this character. He's the guy that you hate to wind up loving because he's right, he's honest, but yet at the same time he's kind of dark, he's kind of funky, and all the rest of that.
Crazy.
Well, he says some of the things that need to be said, like, well, I've had enough of the Mason family drama, or one of the very good points was, if it was anybody else but a Mason who had gone around cohorting with the aliens and killing people, they would have just popped him off, but no. Because it's a Mason, they're not going to. And then the whole thing with the odds was hilarious.
What's also kind of, I call cool, good timing, is how that evil Hal is gonna shoot, what's his name?
Tom Mason.
No, not Tom Mason. When the dude was talking to him, he was about to shoot him, but then they were starting to shoot fight. Colonel Weaver, and he just ready to shoot him, and he and he started to shoot. Colonel Weaver got out of the way, and the other people were starting to shoot, and he was like, I didn't give you the target! And I just wanted Pope to say, well, what do you want us to do, let you die? I wanted Pope to say that, but he didn't.
No, Pope just kind of kept quiet there, but I did like the scene when Colonel Weaver, walks into the bar where Pope is doing his thing with the odds, and everything got silent. I mean, it just showed you the type of character that he plays, having such a commanding presence and such a respect, even amongst Pope, that everybody got quiet. And I love what he said to him. If anybody affects the odds, he will personally put Pope's head on a spike on the wall.
What does that mean?
It means he'll personally kill Pope.
No, the odds thing.
Oh, well, that was... Remember they were betting? First they were betting both come out dead, both come out alive.
Then they were
what that means, and he gave odds. What that means is if you they're gambling. If you pay $1 that said they will both come out alive, the odds were 150 to 1. So you paid $1, and then if that's what happened, they pay you $150. It's gambling, okay? So then he put up the odds for will he be tried for murder, will he be tried for espionage, or will he get away scot-free? And it was 3 to 1 for espionage, 12 to 1 for murder, and then I think it was 5 or 7 to 1 or something for scot-free. It was just classic Pope. But one of the
odds.
Yeah, but one of the things I love about the episodes, about the show.
It was actually a good episode.
It was a very good episode.
And also, what's weird is how the thing, they had to drill through it, get this thing out, spray it, put it near him, and it opens up and just starts to find its way into him.
Yes, they had an amber egg with dino DNA in it.
Dino? Wait, dinosaurs still exist? Dad, we're not talking about the other show that where they time travel, Dad. I like that show.
No. That was
Terra Nova.
That's what you're thinking of, but actually no. The amber little eggs, which were like this big instead of the huge one that they had the mosquitoes inside that contained the dino DNA, were from Jurassic Park.
I never watched that movie.
No, you didn't, but I still remember that part.
I saw a version of the
My
engine.
dear Dr. Sadler, welcome to Jurassic Park. Yes. So.
Hi, Chewie.
That's our dog, Chewie. She wants to make sure that she gets her voice heard about how much she loved the episode, because she watched with us too. Chewie. So.
Chewie,
come here, Chewie. Come here. Come here. Come on, come on. There you go. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the. Oh. Come on. You getting camera shy now? Okay.
That was hilarious.
So, what do we think about the fact that Tom Mason's no longer president?
What?
I know. He gave up his presidency to Marina, whatever her last name is.
Which is the spy.
Which I believe is the mole. That's right. Because, and let me tell you why Hal can't be the mole. I realize he did have a bug in him, and I realize he did get controlled by Karen. But the reason why he can't be the mole is because when the mole was taking pictures of the plan to attack the radioactive, the reactor.
Yeah, it looked like a girl.
Even whether it looked like a girl or a guy, Hal was already with his dad's group, ready to go to the nuclear plant. So he was not on the base at that moment when the mole had taken those pictures.
It also looked like a girl from the.
Well, whether it was a girl or a guy, whether they played camera angle tricks on us or whatnot, the point is that Hal was nowhere in the facility at the time. So he could not be the mole. And the preview for next week, she got sworn in, the new president, Marina, does talk to somebody about the fact that Hal wasn't the mole. They still have to find the mole. So.
Hal's not the mole?
No, Hal's not the mole. He was definitely controlled by Karen, but Hal is not the mole.
Aww.
So do you have a favorite scene in this one?
Yes.
What was your favorite scene?
The whole thing.
My favorite scene was after Colonel Weaver had his whiskey and Pope comes over and he grabs him and then gives him the what for. But then I love the Pope character, so that was my favorite scene. So we're looking forward to next week?
The only part that I don't like is when they were trying to do the bug thing.
Yeah, that was kind of funky. It was like this black misty thing that went into
like how he was reacting, how he looked, and also they had that big needle.
That was they needed to give him like adrenaline shot into his heart or something because his heart had stopped to kind of kickstart it. Yeah, but that was a big needle. It was like this big.
That was just the needle itself was that big. Like the container was probably this big, and then you had like the little thing was like this big. It was like this huge big thing.
That was a big needle.
But I think the reason why his heart stopped is because the bug was near the heart, so when they attacked, it sort of clogged up his heart. It
could have been. All I know is that they got the bug out, which was really strange liquidy goo that came out of his mouth.
Well, the bug could. That's probably what the bugs made out of.
Well, yeah, but we got to remember that when it was an eye bug, and we saw it come out of the eye and go around and go in the ear, it looked like one of them little, almost like a caterpillar with wings, like about yay long.
The one in season 2 that got attacked on Tom Mason.
Tom Mason, yeah, but then we also saw the one in Hal. One of the times he was looking in the mirror, went out of the eye into the ear.
I think that was in the end of season 2, but they showed that in like the credits.
But we didn't get much of the foam, we didn't get much of the skitters, and on top of that, they're suspecting that Cochise and President Hathaway is dead, and we really don't know that.
Wait, Cochise is dead? No!
I actually like the look of the foam. I think they look like a cool alien. So.
They look like fish heads.
Well, no, not exactly. I like their suits that they have the glowing blue.
Yeah, I like their suits, but like their heads sort of look like fish heads to me.
Their heads do look like fish heads.
Besides that, they look awesome.
But then sort of the Aspheni kind of look like fish heads. In fact, they call them fish heads.
No, they call them
not the skidders, the leaders, the Aspheni.
Oh yeah, because those are fish heads.
Yeah, they definitely are fish heads. So
they're fish that came out of the water, took over the skidders, and attack.
Well, we're going to have another exciting episode coming next week, and this one's going to do more. It looks like it's going to be in Charleston instead of following the Masons.
Yes, no, there was some.
Oh, that's right. There was some for the Masons. That's right, where he's going to get shot or something.
Because he ran off.
Yep, he ran off to go. And that was interesting, too. Your mom asked, why wasn't Maggie going? I mean, the entire Mason clan was going. You had Matt, Ben, and Hal, and Tom. But why didn't Maggie go?
Maggie's basically now part of the group because he's basically...
well, we understand. They made a point of telling why Colonel Weaver didn't go, and that made sense.
But Maggie are basically like the extra part of the family because...
Yeah, but she still should have been able to go.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't let her go. But anyway, we'll find out more next week. And then, of course, we'll have another exciting review next week about what we liked about the show. There won't be any more bugs. No more bugs. No, we're done with bugs.
Are you sure?
Right? I'm pretty sure. We're done with bugs. We don't like bugs. They're like creepy.
Are you
sure? Yeah, as a matter of fact, remember them little skitter bugs that was crawling all over the place and they disappeared? So,
what skitter bugs?
Anyway.
What skitter bugs?
Back in season 2, when they were looking somewhere and they opened up the door and they were like these little crawly skitter bugs.
Yeah, but that was only in that one place.
But they're gone, so no more bugs.
But you don't know they could be haunting them for Charleston.
They could be, but
and then we know there's a big bug monster that kills out the whole Earth at the end.
Maybe. In the meantime, though, we're going to be looking forward to next week's episode on TNT coming on Sunday night. And we're real excited about it because we love this show. And then
I love it more.
We'll be talking about it more. But between now and then, when you watch our videos,
we're
going sideways. We're going sideways. Make sure you
like, subscribe, comment us because I like comments. Like us on Facebook. Like us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our channel, and we have a Cafe Press store. There's a link down below.
Press
yeah,
store.
People can actually buy like some stuff with our logo on it, which would be pretty cool.
You haven't got.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
You have to look for it.
Either way, right now we're going to be signing off until next week. This is JaqJaq.
And this is PaqPaq. Bye.
Bye.